everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be discussing mink lashes. So a few months ago I had the opportunity to do a photo shoot with the owner Meredith of Studio Style NYC, and she is producing hair extensions that are virgin Remy hair. She's also creating mink lashes. I had the opportunity to work with her on this photo shoot. It went really well. The pictures that I just posted for the main picture of the intro to this video, I did the makeup on that model. So you might see something like this around that'll say Studio Style NYC, and I'll also include more pictures of the photo shoot in this video as I go along. So the great thing about false lashes is that it really gives you the opportunity to play up, you know, your look, your eye look. I think the toughest thing to learn is how to get the lashes on looking very natural. And the great thing about mink lashes is that they are reusable. So you can probably use them about 20 to 25 times. If you take good care of them, they'll probably last you even longer than that. Most of my clients work, and they're always looking for ways how to amp up the look that they have from work to after work, to go into evening. Sometimes you have to go to an event after work, or you have to go for drinks for social events, or you have to go to a party after work, or you're just going out on the weekends, or whatever it is. Lashes can really just change the whole look that you have, and it can take it from day to night without looking overdone. A lot of women say to me, oh, but I just don't know how to get the strip lashes on. And I know how difficult it can be because myself, I always had a hard time getting strip lashes on myself. But the good thing is today I'm going to show you how to apply the lashes from Studio Style NYC. So these are 100% mink lashes, comes in a box like this. This is the brand, the name Flirty, and they're really beautiful set of lashes. And then I also have another set which I'm going to put on today, and this is called Risk or Risky. So it depends, you know, what you're looking for. I mean, I think you can wear these from work, going out, or you could even wear these to work. If you like to play up your look to go to work, I think you should definitely invest in a nice pair of lashes, because if you have short little lashes and you like to play with your makeup look, then it's totally worth it to get false lashes on. Okay, so first thing is first. The first thing you want to do when you go to take the lashes out of the pack is you want to start to remove them with a set of tweezers from the outer edge. Usually what I tell everyone to do, and what I do myself, is you want to start at the outer edge corner. So you would follow through, this is the right one, and you would start getting it on the outer edge, because if there's any piece that you want to cut off, you will always want to take it on the outer edge of the eye. You never want to take it out from the inside, the inner corner of the eye. So you take the outer part out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it off, and then it comes off like that. So here is the lash. And the next step is, so now there's a little piece here and a little piece here, and you're going to snip that off if it's too long. So you're going to measure your lashes first, and I'm going to start with my right eye. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt my head back a little bit, and I'm going to drop it right on. Now if you don't wear eyeliner, the nice thing about this is that the band is thin, but it also looks as if it can mimic an eyeliner. So if you don't feel comfortable wearing eyeliner, not a problem. This will mimic that. And I go to measure it. So I want to see, now naturally they're not on my lash perfect, but almost there. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that it's not too long at the edge on the outer corner, and it's not too long on the inner corner. So you can kind of get a feel for it as you're looking at it like this. So then what I'll do is I'll see that right here I have to kind of snip that area off, and that's naturally what I would do. So I'm going to zoom in just so you could see it this way. Okay, so you can see what I did here. So this little piece is stuck to me just because there's a little extra glue. But if I cut that outer edge and I cut this inner edge and this little outer corner, they'll sit on my eye perfect. These feel so light. That's what's so nice about these lashes. It actually feels like you're not wearing anything at all. So you shouldn't be afraid to get these on. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my scissors, and if you do like to apply lashes and you're trying out first, you can use any scissor. As you get a little bit deeper into it, get a really nice scissor that has a nice sharp edge to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip off this outer corner, take that off so it comes off. You could see right here. And then there's another little outer corner right here for the inner, and add a little strip, and I'm going to snip that. Okay, so now for me, I feel it's a little bit long in this inner corner area right in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip it exactly where I think it has to come off. Just like a tiny, tiny little amount. It's gonna come off. And then I go back in and I'm gonna measure it again. So I hold it from the outer corner, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt my head back a little bit. I'm gonna drop it back on and measure it. And if you guys can see in here how nice it looks, and that's with no glue. And it looks like I have eyeliner on, which is great. I didn't wear any eyeliner today because I wanted to show all of you how nice it looks. And if you do have to clean it up afterwards, you can use a little bit of liquid eyeliner, but I don't think you're gonna have to. So now what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to apply the glue. So the only glue that I use to apply my lashes is Duo. It's the only one I use for years and years and years, and it's the only one that I trust. So this is a big bottle. This is what Duo looks like. And the great thing is that it won't damage your eyelids or your lashes. On my hand. And that is just like more than enough. Typically, I'll just take the back of an eye pencil brush that I have, but I don't have it in front of me. So I'm just gonna take the back of my tweezers. I'm gonna dip a little bit, if you can see it right there, just a drop. And now what you're going to do next is you're going to take it and you're just going to coat the top of the rim. And a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to add too much glue because then it'll look cakey. So now if you guys can see, this is how it looks. See how I lined it up right there? So now what I like to do is I like to let glue on the lashes dry for about 30 to 45 seconds so that it gets nice and tacky. When you apply the glue to your lids, you don't want it to be wet. You want it to be almost dry, so this way it just adheres right to the lashes perfect, and you don't have a lot of wetness going around, because then it'll take a little bit longer for them to dry. Now what I'm going to do is, you can do it a couple ways. You can use your fingers to drop it onto the lash, or you can take your tweezers. Now if you take your tweezers, what I do is you can either go from the center to drop it in, you hold it here, drop it right on your lash this way, or you can go from the outer corner. So I'm going to tilt my head back just a little bit. I want to make sure you guys can see it. And I'm just going to drop the lashes right on. Boom, on. Then I'm going to come to the front. And I'm going to drop the front of the lash right on. What you're going to do is, if you feel it's not on your lid the right way, if you have to move it left or right, you're going to take your lashes and you're going to drag it over. Don't be afraid. So that completes putting on the right eye. This is Risque. So this is beautiful. It actually looks like my own natural lash hairs. I mean, it just adds such a nice touch, even for every day. They're beautiful. I absolutely love them, and they feel so real. I would not recommend putting on mascara after this, because then you would have to wash it off of the Mink Lashes, and I just wouldn't recommend that. So I know some people do that with their minks, but for the money that you're going to spend for Mink Lashes, and also for the quality, you really don't want to do that by messing it up by putting on mascara. But do apply mascara to your lashes before, if you like I do. So this is my right eye. This has Risque on it, and this one has nothing. So I'm going to go on, and now on my left eye, I'm going to put I Am Flirty, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to take this one right here, and like I said, I'm going to remove it with my tweezers. So I'm going to go to the outer corner. I'm just going to flip it over. I'm going to go to the outer corner right here. There's a little adhesive, and that's the piece that I'm going to grab. So this way I don't ruin anything. That is going to come off right there. Perfect. And they're off. That's what they look like. I am going to snip off the outer and inner corner where the glue was for the lashes to go on. Okay. These are just a little bit more dramatic. They have a little bit more flare at the outer corner. I'm going to take my tweezers, and I'm going to measure my left eye now. So again, I'm going to tilt my head back, bring it this way, and bring it in. And I have no glue on. I just want to measure to make sure that it fits my lash line perfect. And I think it does. I don't even think I have to snip this one a little bit. I think it's good. So you can pretty much get an idea, in a sense, you know, from outer corner to inner corner, how you really want it to look. If it starts to stab you a little bit in the inner corner, you want to snip it just a little bit. So I don't feel any of that. I think this is perfect on the outer edge. It gives a nice flare. And the inner corner is nice too. These are beautiful. Great job, Meredith. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue this one on. So again, I typically go right to my eyebrow pencils or my eyeshadow pencils, and I take the bottom edge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the rim where the lashes are. See how I just coated it gently? Just a thin line. So now I'm going to let that dry for about 30, 45 seconds, even a minute. And then I'm going to apply it so that you guys can see how I'm applying it. So again, you want to tilt your head back. And you're going to have your mirror underneath you. Okay? You're just going to drop the lashes right as close to the lash line as you can get it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to manipulate it with your tweezers. And take your tweezer, and you're going to move each corner so that it adheres to the lash line. Don't worry if any glue gets, like, you know, on the outer edges or on the lash, on the eyelids, because you can cover that up. It dries clear. So they are on now. So on my left, I have Flirty, which will be your right. This is Flirty. And on here I have Risky. This is nice. The Flirty is nice because it fans out a little bit here. So if you're going for a cat eye, or if you want something that you can wear after work, or if you're going out on a Saturday or Friday night and you want a little extra sexiness, this is beautiful. So, because it flares out really nice here. It's so pretty. This is really, really nice. And it'll also open up the eye a little bit. This, if you're a little nervous to try lashes, I think this is great too, because this would mimic your natural lashes that you have and just give you really nice volume and fullness. So I think the both of them are just absolutely beautiful. So this is Risky, or Risque, however you want to say it. I want to see if you can pick it up back here to see. And this one is Flirty. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to tell all of you is that the mink lashes, the animals are not harmed in any way. What happens is when the coat on the mink is brushed out, that's how they get the lashes. And that's why they look so natural and so real. This is my first time really applying mink lashes and working with them. And I have to tell you, they are just absolutely beautiful. They look like real natural lashes that you would have on your eyes. I mean, they're stunning. So again, I have a different one on my left versus my right, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today on how to apply Studio Style NYC's 100% mink lashes. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will see all of you very soon. Thank you. Bye.